Hello and welcome back to the AniFix podcast. According to some theories of metaphysics, every time you make a decision, a new alternate universe is created. Unfortunately, whilst I was on holiday, the podcast accidentally strayed into the worst possible universe, the one where Matt is on the show. So I'm happy to announce that we've banished Matt to Roku Ronin and are now officially on track for 2016.
I really hope my sigh was very audible during that portion.
Oh, it was.
Because I cannot... Can we just get RC Anime back? Like, come on.
He would not deliver.
We never gave him a chance to do an intro, and he would have done it better.
Poor sod. Now he's back at Roku Ronin, full of regret.
Yeah, God. Hey, he made that. He made his own regrets.
Guys, Happy New Year.
Huh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Happy
or
New
was that
Year.
that last?
That was last episode.
Okay, that Happy New Year. We forgot to say Happy New Year. Maybe Happy New Year, Callum. Welcome back.
Happy New Year to you.
Usually, the New Year brings with it a crop of anime.
New anime.
We went into the woods and hunted down some Japanese producers, and we stole the anime episodes off of them, and we watched them. Callum, what did you watch?
Yeah, we've actually finished all the shows because we just hunted them down.
Yo, Callum, I was trying to do an Australian accent. I don't know what an Australian accent is anymore. I feel like
it's just Steve Irwin. It's g'day mate.
After he died, I lost all my ability to have an accent.
Well, like every Australian we talk to just doesn't speak like an Australian. It's really weird. It's like, what's going on here? It's a conspiracy.
I think you've got your own idea of what an Australian should sound like, and just
no. Did Steve? I think we're missing the real opportunity here for conversation. Did Steve Irwin watch anime before he died? Do you think it was just some big conspiracy that the real reason he died by that jellyfish is because the jellyfish saw he was watching anime and took him out? The stingray took him out because he was an anime fan.
It's got to be it.
That's pretty much the plot of Gargantua.
There's Steve Irwin.
Go down into the deep sea and attack squids.
Leto is a name synonymous with Steve Irwin. Go look it up, kids.
Yeah.
There you go.
The
winter anime
Phantom World, because Russ has watched.
I'm glad you care about me,
Phantom World. To include Russ in this conversation,
that's lovely.
When he's watched a massive 5
4
shows.
actually. The 5th one's just on plan to watch.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Thankfully, Callum and I will have the conversations this time around because Russ... It's not like Russ is really here.
Anyway, Phantom World, Callum. Come on. Let's...
Yeah. Phantom World was lovely. Like, it took everything I hate and made me love it. Because, it delves into that, like, Science Magic Academy show sort of thing that we see in Fafnir, World Break, Asterisk War, every other thing on the fucking planet.
Oh, come on, it's a lot.
By combining it with
in terms of the concept.
It's a lot different, yeah. But the concept is basically Yokai Watch.
Fuck off.
And it's...
Yokai Watch isn't real. Doesn't exist.
Yokai Watch is brilliant.
No, it's not.
It's Yokai Watch with tits. That's the definitive comparison. You can't derail from that.
The only thing in Phantom World that was salvageable was, everything, because the girls are cute, the boys cute, and the limbo.
The limbo!
I talked about the limbo a lot on Twitter. I just kept talking about it because I was like, oh, dude, they're doing the limbo in the PV. A show that does the limbo cannot be bad. It is literally the law of anime. Like, Miyazaki even was like, maybe this isn't so garbage after all. Did I tell you guys
that limbo scene is
Did I tell you guys yesterday that some
you
Japanese
did.
guy?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna tell it again for the audience.
Yeah,
Ross.
go on, Glen. Go on.
Okay.
I'd love to hear this.
All right. Basically, this Japanese guy went really into it and analyzed the limbo scene when the blonde chick with the mole, was like doing the limbo really low.
Oh yeah.
And he figured out that her bra at one point just disconnected.
And her back is made of titanium.
Is that the right word for when a bra comes off? Disconnected.
It's like unclasped.
Unstraps.
It's like if I was like taking off a girl's bra, I'm disconnecting it right now. She'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But
Disengaging.
I'm disengaging your bra, letting it out, baby. Oh yeah, weeaboos. They should never speak to girls. Basically, some guy went way into it and figured out that during one cut, her bra is on because the boobs are bouncing in a very specific way that indicates the bra is still attached. And then in the next scene, it's still like it for one frame, but then at one frame, they start jiggling around more, which indicates that the bra became disconnected and started bouncing the boobs everywhere. And when she finishes the limbo and grabs her boobs, why would she grab her boobs? Because her bra became detached. It all makes sense.
That is a true anime theory.
That is an attestament to KyoAni's talent.
They clearly thought about
such an attention to detail. It's great. It's great.
How many rewatches would it take to figure that out, though? Because this isn't just a one-take thing. This is someone who stared at it and gone,
no, he went frame by frame.
Why does she grab her boobs?
People like that, though, make the world go round. The analyzers.
They do,
they look at things.
The people who just make things better.
Now, my favourite part of Phantom World was when they take a classic boob grab and they make it like more interesting to watch, and it was just, that was great watching that unfold. And you were like, I'm certain he's just gonna grab that boob, but no, she ends up flat on his face, and you're like, this is good stuff.
This is easily the most fan service indulgent KyoAni show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
for sure.
Amagi was there, and it was just
it.
like, that's Ishihara. I can understand Ishihara fucking having that, and now it's like Phantom World, and it's just like, what happened? Like, I like Phantom World, but the talent at KyoAni, I'd prefer them to be doing something, not garbage.
No, this is
it's brilliant.
This is the end game.
This is what they've been building up to for all these years. Like, after Hyoka and Euphonium, they were just like, this isn't working anymore.
Yeah. They're gonna say, Kona Katachi, done, no more Euphonium, this is where we end. Goodbye, everyone.
It's just the show.
Everything's tongue in cheek.
Phantom World, it throws the hooks. It changes things up from the usual fucking fantasy world thing. Even though it's a bit different in concept from that, but it's still like the same uninspired stuff that I'm not into. But just because Kyoto Animation is doing it, the talent bleeds through. That's just how it is. Yeah. It's like even Amagi itself wasn't exactly the best, but the comedic cuts by who was it? Fullmetal Panic director guy? Can't remember his name.
Fullmetal Panic. He's probably got one. It's fine.
Doesn't matter. Phantom World's okay. It's probably I don't know why you start with this, because it's so hard to talk about it, because it's like, I enjoy it, but I don't want to enjoy it.
But that's the thing. I think it is one of those ultimate guilty pleasures. The ones that you look at the concepts and say, I shouldn't be allowed to like this.
It's like the self-aware commentary is nice, but I want it. I don't want it to be indulging in this lousy genre. I want it to distinguish itself more, but I don't think it's gonna do that, and that just disappoints me.
Where's Yokai Watch?
Can we stop talking about Phantom World so we can stop talking about Yokai Watch?
Yokai Watch. Oh my god. Only Callum would bring this up. Oh dear.
It's brilliant.
No.
It's not really. Please don't buy it.
Western World disagrees.
Phantom World's just proof that KyoAni can make anything good. But
I want to talk about Boku Machi with you guys.
Oh.
What?
Would you?
Yes.
I would very much enjoy if you guys would engage in a conversation with me about Boku Machi.
That's erased, right? For all the
yes, that's erased.
Yeah.
Boku Machi's a better name. Erased, it's just like, It's like when I hear erased, I'm like, is this a show about a blackboard where people write stuff on it and stuff gets erased? No! It's Bokumachi!
Okay, Glen.
Okay?
Yes. Yeah, I feel your passion. Yeah, I get it.
It's
Feel
like
it.
a story about stationery.
I feel the stormy Glen right now. But, yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it then, Glen.
Tell me what you
Let's
thought
go.
of it, because I've already read the manga and I already know a lot of the events that transpire, and I think the adaptation itself is already interesting because it's condensing the material in a very specific way to make it flow better, and is actually a lot better because Bokumachi, the manga itself, was very much a series that was all about, well, not all about it, but it had a lot of MC talking to himself syndrome.
Yeah, I actually found out that I had actually already read Bokumachi like a couple of years ago or something. I just forgotten about it.
How do you forget these things?
So yeah, no. I don't know. It was just that first episode when he goes through and like the that truck scene where he does the flash forward idea, and then it was like, oh shit, I've already read
Just a
this.
question. Just
I know what's
a
gonna
question,
happen.
Callum. When you wake up in the morning and you see your mother, are you like, oh, who the fuck are you? You're like, who's this? Or do you
When
just
did
ask? Do you
Bokumachi
just
come
2011,
out?
I believe. That's the one the manga started.
2011. Okay, so yeah, that would have been plenty of time. I might not have read it in 2011, probably a bit after, but got plenty of time to forget.
Okay,
I'd
Callum,
ever
just
read
let
it.
me assure you that person bringing you pancakes is your mom. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I was getting worried for a moment.
Okay, but Russ, you haven't read it. So
No,
tell
I
me,
have
What do you
not.
think of the anime itself, alone, singular?
Well, I think it was a good first episode, in terms of it set up something very intriguing.
Well, what was that intriguing thing?
Well, the fact that it ended not... Well, it sort of... Judging by the PVs... No,
You're
didn't.
getting all flustered,
Yes.
Russ.
We're not still watching it now.
Russ, I forgot to tell you. If you watch it and you actually don't use the Japanese name and you call it erased, after every episode your memory gets erased. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
So you should start calling it Bokumachi.
Oh, that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
forgot
no,
I
call it
never read it.
Bokumachi. Okay, what were you saying, Russ?
It was like... It was expected and yet not expected, that's contradictory, but it was a very hard to explain. It's very hard to explain, but like, it's intriguing the fact that
You had certain expectations that were met, but at the same time swayed in a different direction than you expected.
yes, that is a good way of putting it, Glen. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you want me to write
Russ,
the
would you like
script
me to
now?
speak for you? Would you like me to be Russ? I'll be Glen and Russ.
Yes, go on, Glen. Yeah.
Well, you see.
So, Russ, what do you think of the directing in the show? How did you feel it was framed?
Like, it was framed to intrigue again.
Glen, you take.
Okay,
Glen, you
Russell
take it for him.
speaking here, fellows. You see, when it comes to a thriller such as this, framing speaks louder than words, and they understood that. Specifically, the director. I'm going to speak as Glen now because I can't speak as Russ for too long. I can't let him overtake my body. Framing speaks louder than words, and that's exactly what this adaptation is doing much better than the manga did. Because, like I said before, manga was very exposition heavy with the MC talking over a lot of the stuff, which in itself, in manga form, not that bad. In anime form, that eats up a lot of time. And in this, it just allows a lot more... Well, the manga could have also had better manga paneling, framing, or however you describe manga paneling in that regard. But
It's just
there's like specific shots in this that convey a lot more... Well, they don't convey more than the words, but they convey just enough of the information that the MC didn't have to say. Like, there's a specific shot in the house of the MC, whose name is Sotaro, where his mom and him and sometimes his coworker come into the place. There's this shot that they reuse a lot throughout the first episode that is shot in a sort of,
Oh yeah,
how do you say?
voyeuristic.
Yeah,
idea?
voyeuristic. It's like sort
Like
of
it
like
feels like a camera.
what is that
on the
skateboarding thing, like fish cam or something? I don't recall. It's basically just makes it feel as though they're being watched. It's a shot that makes it seem as though it's not intimate and it's from the outside, as though their interactions are being watched by somebody else, which, if you watch the episode, makes a whole lot of sense. And just, in general, the direction was good. Impeccable, actually. Like, I'm super happy about the adaptation this is getting. But
oh yeah, it's really interesting.
But Callum, it's done by the SAO director. It couldn't possibly be good.
Oh
no. He directed.
Oh no, and Silver Spoon must be also.
Did you know that Silver Spoon is actually about an in-game world where you take care of animals? It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh god. It's it's when a load of people get sucked into a Facebook game. They get sucked into
that is good nostalgia in a nutshell. It's a smartly constructed thriller, and you don't remember anything about it, Callum, so
yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of you do?
Yeah. I didn't read it in full.
Well, neither did I. It's still
even though I do
over.
remember.
And that's the only gripe I have with this adaptation, is that it's probably one cour. It's a Noe Tamina show, so it'll maybe be 11 episodes.
12.
It confirmed it was ending. It was going to have an ending.
Yeah, they did say that.
Okay. Whether or not that's the actual, manga ending, because if the manga's ending at the same time as well, that would work. But at the same time, 12 episodes doesn't exactly seem like the right amount of time to convey all the material that slowly reveals itself over the time of the manga. But it can work. And as you can see from the first episode, it works well. Because they covered a whole volume in that first episode, and they did it brilliantly.
Oh yeah, they got out so much. It felt like I was watching something that was 40 minutes long with the amount of information. We got everything about who the main character was, how all the character dynamics.
It demonstrated...
And then everything in the past.
It demonstrated you can still have strong character and thematic work without the time. You don't need 500 fucking episodes. You don't need to be One Piece to have strong character writing, which at that point you don't have strong character writing if it took you 500 episodes. But Bokamachi's good, very good.
Yeah. Oh god, do we get to abandon Russ now?
Russ, let's talk about all the shows you've seen. What did you watch, Russ? What did you watch?
There's only actually two
yeah, what else did you see?
Well, tell me the one that isn't Rhythm.
Alright, so Grimgar then. That's the only other one.
I like Grimgar.
Grimgar was lovely.
It was fun. Yeah.
Good stuff.
But I couldn't help but feel it was a little bit empty in the first episode compared to what people were describing it as. At least to me, anyway, personally, because they were like, "Oh, this is the show where they acknowledge." What was it? They acknowledge that they're not the heroes of the world, or something like that. And it just, I know it was the first episode, but it just didn't feel like they were. It was even going anywhere near that yet. And I'm not saying that it can't do that.
Burning more than anything else. It's not Bokamachi levels of material being covered. Anyways, when you're talking about something I specifically said in a video of mine.
No, it's not just you.
No, that is specifically what I said, where I said sometimes life is realizing you aren't the hero. What I meant is Grimgar plays with the perspective of the characters, because when you watch a series, you watch it through the perspective of whoever you're being told to basically watch it through, which is usually the main character. In this case, it is the main character of Grimgar, whose name escapes me. He's the guy with abs. He's super hot, actually. He wasn't that hot in the manga, I swear to God. Just got me a bit wet.
It's like Glen's getting
completely managed to
hot and
derail
flustered.
yourself then.
It was so cute. Basically, it challenges the perspective that you have to look at it through their perspective of specific characters. It's like you have to look at it through other characters' perspectives, because they're in the story as well, and it's not supposed to be just about the MC. You're supposed to be seeing it through the MC, but the other characters also have their own perspectives on it, and if you look at it from their perspective, the morals and immorals of the world become more apparent and interesting.
Yeah, see, Glenn, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, I didn't see that in the first episode, and I'm not saying that it won't happen later on, but I'm just saying I didn't personally see it in the first episode, or any even building towards it.
In the first minute of the show, one of the characters says, "This is a fight for our lives," but then it's a generic-y rah-rah.
Say that in Sword Art Online as well.
But then he says...
Okay, SAO is a completely different show. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. But then he says the goblins are fighting for their lives as well. And we get further to the end and we're seeing the goblins like chilling out, eating meals. Like, the goblins are so heavily humanized, and it's like a fantasy world would be. It's not they're just evil dudes. It's just there are other creatures that we have to fight.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
That's what, like, I'm not even close to thinking of it as oh no, I'm trapped in a game world.
Well, yeah, because they never directly acknowledge if it's like a game.
They do not.
Or anything.
Yeah.
Well, not even in the
just say this is the weakest enemy. Because the point of it,
like light novels, Mr. Me over here, Mr. Knowledgeable over here talking, light novels. It's not about whether or not it's not about the setting. It's not about the world. It's about the people that are living in the world that have been forced to live there. It's not whether or not it's a game. It's not whether or not it's real. It's more about living there.
Yeah, having no context, no idea.
It's those expectations, Russ. It's those expectations of yours that it is a game world, that you expect certain things from it, and Grimgar will surprise you.
Ooh, I like that, Glen.
Yeah, you're the problem, Russ. You're the problem.
No, I'm not the problem, Callum. I want the surprise.
Yes, you are. You're
not
the problem.
Russ is the person. Is the same way I thought of it when I started reading it. I didn't really expect much from it. I was just like, oh, woke up in another world type thing, I guess. And it's meant to arm itself with your own expectations to, surprise you, shock you.
Yes.
It rightly uses common tropes to trap you in your own assumptions.
Yeah. And hopefully that happens in the anime as well, because I would like that a lot.
There was a quote that I found from someone, like something about these are ordinary people in just unimaginable situations, but everything within it is grounded. Like, it never dives off into some high fantasy stuff. It's just a survival story within a world that we may have seen before.
Basically,
Gungar,
it's a solid show no matter what. No matter how you look at it from any angle, it's a solid first episode. Keep watching it. It'll get better. And you gotta watch it for Nakamura. You gotta watch it for that visual fucking direction. And Hasoi's fucking not key animator, but basically character designer and also animation director. She's also animation director on Showa. So she's doing two. Oh yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Callum. Showa is actually the first. I guess since the first episode was 40 minutes, the first episode or two or three episodes are actually just cuts of the original like hour 30 short film type thing they did before. Which never got subbed or anything, but I watched some of it raw.
Oh, I'd heard there was something before it, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that explains why production.
Oh yeah, I'm really worried that after like the episode 3 or after that maybe production's gonna go down. I sure hope not though. The show was good. Russ didn't watch Showa, so it'll just be Callum and I discussing.
Yeah.
Rip in peace.
Isn't it great to get a historical drama where the characters in it aren't anime girls? It is
historical though.
It's not historical. Okay, it's not historical, but it is set in a certain time period.
It's set like in the middle of the 2000s.
And in every single time, it's a fucking setting is set in that time period or other time periods. It's fucking anime girls for fuck's sake. And I love that. I love that. I'm pissed off. Why isn't Showa cute anime girls? Fuck this. It's bad. Don't watch it.
Where was the... You just completely turned that around. Like, yeah, Show's really good. It's like, but then no anime girls.
They're not cute enough. The boys are actually pretty hot. So that's good.
Yeah. I just really liked the way everything was portrayed. They've got this 10 minutes... something like 10 minutes, just Rakugo scene where he tells this story, and that one scene does 3 different things. Through the actual context, it shows him developing as a Rakugo storyteller. The content of the story shows him fixing a relationship with his old gangster boss. And the cinematography is showing that he's still unconfident, he's still nervous because his sensei, his shisho, is in the audience and he doesn't want to disappoint him. It's 8 minutes of just brilliant direction, just telling 3 different stories, and the actual scene is really funny as well. Yeah,
it's good.
So, Canipa out of 10.
Framing, something I like they do with the framing in that specific scene is they'd show shots from far away where you really can't see any sort of expression from the character up on stage, because that's how it looks like from the audience. But then they have a close up on his face where he's like looking at the floor, and you can see his expression and understand. It's a lot different to be off the stage and to be on the stage. There's a big gap there. It's just a good way to convey his emotions at the time. Shinachi...
It was also something unfamiliar. Huh? Like, we don't see Rakugo much in anime at all. Apart from Joshiraku, yeah. But Joshiraku did it.
No, Joshiraku's the best anime. It's all that matters. Go watch Joshiraku. Watch it again.
Yeah, well, I have, but... Okay, yes.
This is being directed by Shinichi Yamata, or the previous guy who worked at Shaft, who left for Dean, and he did Sankareya and a few other key things. Not like Key, not like Junmeda Key, just Key. I've realized Key has become a word I can't use very well anymore when I'm speaking to people. Because whenever I say Key, I think of... I think
everyone goes.
I think of crying and having a coffee with Junmeda.
Lovely.
And I also think of baseball. That's the Junmeda experience. But yeah, Shinichi Yamata, he's a cool dude. Left Shaft.
No, it's not, because he works at Dean and everything Dean makes is bad. We're not allowed to have good Dean shows.
That Callum voice is the most annoying thing ever.
Oh yeah, his voice in general.
I try and
about it.
No, but like when he like tries to purposefully be annoying, it's like double as bad.
Yeah, I know, because it's like you're already annoying, Callum, to speak normally.
It's like you sound like you're on the toilet or something. It's weird stuff.
I sound like the viewer listening to this right now.
That is bullying.
You sound like that. That's what everyone thinks you sound like.
That is bullying. That's why Callum's the worst AniFix member.
Anyways, let's go out to the winter anime.
Yes.
Show was a series that tightly reins in its focus into few key interactions. Like you said, there's like just a 10-minute scene of him doing the what would it be called? The Rakugo. And that's how it is. It just makes the most out of few key interactions, because that is usually how character interactions work in real life. Well, character interactions work in real life. We're all characters in I am the protagonist of life, you see, friends. You are nothing but the supporting cast to me.
Oh dear.
It's also... Go ahead.
I am a bit... Yeah. Sorry. I'm a bit worried though, because my thing with anime is I enjoy stories that can only be told through anime. So I could have been a live-action film, and I think it would have been just as good. Better, even, with a really good actor.
No.
Okay.
We get it, Glen.
No. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Well, you don't like what?
I don't like the idea that there shouldn't be anime just because it could be done in live action.
No, yeah, that's stupid. What?
No, I'm not saying that it shouldn't exist, or they should have made a live action film instead. I'm saying that it's the sort of story that you could see in different mediums, whilst me as a person, I like to see those sort of stories that can only be done in through
Graffiti
anime.
is a story that could be told through live action. Would it have been the same in live action?
You could say, Callum,
I think the visual direction in just in Colorful Graffiti makes it completely
Anything
different.
can be done in live action.
The point of the medium is to do things differently.
Yuri.
Like there's
live
shots
action.
you cannot emulate in live action, Callum. It's silly. I'm trying to remember.
We've seen the real
Anyways,
life
who
of
wants
the
to
world.
watch
Yuri.
people? Come on. There was the Muv-Love spinoff, Schwarzmarken or whatever. That was fucking terrible. Let's not talk about that. Just go.
How do you say
Glen.
What, Schwarzmarken? Schwarzmarken?
Say it again.
I took German,
Jesus.
dude.
Did you practice?
Oh, Glen.
yeah.
Glen, the little German devil.
I watch it just for the. I watch it just so I can see the cute girls who are somehow German, even though they don't look German, but they're German though. Shut up. When Hitler showed up in his mech, it was fucking hype though. You guys should watch Schwarzmarken just for that.
Please tell me that actually happens.
If Hitler came into if Hitler all of a sudden, like 2016, right now, New Year, Hitler came down with an army of mechs, and his mech is just like 10 mechs stacked on top of each other, like fucking Power Rangers combination bullshit happening. Do you think we could beat Hitler?
We couldn't. I don't think we'd want to.
You'd want to accept your new Hitler mecha overlord?
We forgive you.
What if Hitler's mech had like the Hitler stash? Just had the little Hitler stash. Oh man, Mecha Hitler's cool. He's a cool guy. We should get him on the podcast. You guys should go read. You should read Muv-Love though. Muv-Love's actually good. Schwarzmarken's not.
The release for that, the Western release, is coming out soon because the Kickstarter. So I'll do that.
Let's not talk about that. Well, the thing about the Kickstarter is, it's this company that's really overly ambitious with it, and they think they're going to release it this year. They really underestimate Muv-Love, and if they do, it's going to be rushed and badly translated and badly edited. So hopefully they realize that that's a bad idea. But basically, yeah, even the like fan translated thing isn't the best, but it's the only way to experience it. And experiencing Muv-Love at all is better than not experiencing it at all.
Okay.
I also watched a little show that goes by the name Dagashi Kashi.
Yes, this is the best of the season. This is confirmed.
Is this the Renge one?
Yeah.
The Renge comparison.
Okay.
It's
Russ, I want to pitch it to you.
Oh yes, an AniFix pitch. Come on, hit me, Callum. Why should I watch this show?
Chronicles of the Going Home Club in a sweet store.
A sweet store? Oh wow.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Chronicles of the
Wait, so do you mean when you say Chronicles of the Going Home Club? Do you mean
it's
wrong.
It's
a similar structure, and it does have somewhat of a similar style of comedy.
Is it? It does very that, visual comedy. It's a very. I'm guessing it is because a lot of people are like,
comedy.
"Oh, look at these eyes. These eyes are great." Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's because it's set out like here's a little skit joke part area, and then it'll move on to the next one, and everything is enclosed like Chronicles of the Going Home Club was, and of course super visual comedy, super expressive eyes, brilliant characters, greatest thing ever to grace God's earth.
Everything Callum likes in one show. Yes.
It is.
Yeah,
I got disappointed that I didn't have any more to watch after watching the first episode.
Callum, what was your reaction when Mecha Hitler came, though?
Mecha Hitler?
He invaded every anime this season. It was crazy.
It's like everyone got together. It's like, dudes, Mecha Hitler.
Mecha Hitler's the next big thing that's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was flying somewhere in Fall Rhythm as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which Glen doesn't want me to talk about.
The thing about Fall Rhythm is I really like it, but it doesn't have the aesthetics to actually convey what it wants to convey properly.
Oh. See, that was what I was going to watch it for.
What is it trying to convey then?
It is trying to convey specific things about
the sky.
About the sky.
That is actually a lot of it.
Really
it really can't. It really can't convey flight properly because the animation's so weak.
Oh yeah, that's
the
for sure.
themes itself of well, what do you think themes of flight usually pertain
themes
to?
Of being really high.
Of being free.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
of
being
not
free.
being grounded to the earthly world, being able to just be free of tons of stuff, that type of thing.
Wouldn't that world be amazing though? I'd love to just have like flight stations that you can just take off
that'd be
at.
cool. I still like For Rhythm. I still like it, but it doesn't have the aesthetics, and it's sad. It's really sad, but I'm still
worth watching.
Yeah, watch it. It's like like bunch of the characters in the show have more personality than, say, like just one character in that show has more personality than someone from like what was a really bad show? I don't know, like Fantasy Star Online 2.
That's my guilty pleasure this season.
There's just more immediate, more immediate chemistry. And
so bad.
Yeah, it's so bad. What'd you expect? I really like that Fantasy Star Online 2, the anime, came out in the West before the actual game ever will, and probably never will.
Yeah, it's almost cruel.
Yeah, we went away from Takashi there for a second. I like Takashi quite a bit.
Yeah.
It does, like you were saying, it kind of follows a repetitive joke formula, but the anime has made it more bearable by, since the manga you can read it. The manga you can read. The way every single joke basically works in this way, Callum. Step 1, Hatsuru. Step 2, candy. Step 3, punchline. There you go.
Yeah.
And that's basically the repetitive formula they follow.
And they've made some of the best jokes ever created with that formula.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's still like comfortable entertainment because possesses the charismatic cast that's necessary for that. Hatsuru's good. Hatsuru's the best, obviously. Actually, no, Saya. Saya's great. Saya's great.
Oh, don't go on about pee again.
Guys, if Saya offered you her piss or her coffee, would you reject that? No, you wouldn't. Callum would, because he's
Which
a weirdo.
one? The coffee or piss?
Well, you reject both because you're a weirdo.
I don't drink.
You just don't like the warm pleasure of coffee and piss.
Drink pee either.
Those are very two different experiences, right?
Yeah,
there.
I think you guys are just weird. To be quite honest, I don't know why I hang out with you.
That could be it. That could be it. Yeah.
That is not why I wanted to talk about Takashi at all.
This is the reason. This is the real reason we're talking about this. This is the real reason, Callum. Okay? Because if you can't accept a girl's urine for what it is,
Stop.
Are more worthless than dirt. What?
Shoujo Tachi. Let's talk about Shoujo Tachi.
What? No, what? We're gonna address this. What?
No.
Do you have a problem with this? This is what AniFix is. This is what it's come to.
Oh my
There's
god.
Nothing.
God, what?
Nothing left.
Anything. Can we talk about
Anything
anything
but
else?
this. Anything
Can we talk
but
about
this.
politics?
Why would we talk about politics when we can talk about...
Because it's better than this.
Dude, if Hatsuru offered you candy covered in her piss... For
fuck's sake.
I don't even have a piss fetish. This is your guys' fault.
This wasn't our fault at all.
This is all of your fault.
All you.
Put your comments below if this is Callum's fault.
This is not my fault.
It's your fucking fault.
This is entirely on you.
Dude, Prince of Stride, though.
Princess Stride is lovely. Like, it's a bit generic in terms of its basic structuring.
Well, yeah, that's like every sports
within
anime.
the realm of sports series. But the Prince of Stride alternative, the alternative in the title actually does mean something.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Basically, they've got this thing with the visual. I think it's a visual novel.
It is.
Creator. They only have to adhere to the source material for the first few episodes, and then they can go off and do whatever they want. So I'll forgive them for this episode. But God, Stride is cool. As far as fake sports go, that is something really interesting to watch.
Rhythm,
It's running, it's jumping, it's rolling.
I feel like you should know this, but rhythm sport is called flying circus.
Really?
It's just that's
That was a fun little thing in the episode. Cool. Tagged on at the end.
Cool.
I could have
Mecha Hitler kind of ruined
myself
it a bit,
doing this.
but
It
was really unfair.
He's really, really good.
Well, he just disregards all the rules. Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, he just yelled. He was just like, he just went Blitzkrieg and then killed all the anime girls. It was sad. Richard Stride's cool, though. Yeah. It's a cool show. The boys are cute, too. That's a good thing. It's never a bad thing.
Is this just what we're going to do with every show?
What?
Every show with male characters at all.
What? They're cute? Callum, is it wrong to say
that we've talked about?
Callum, is it wrong to say the truth? Are you trying to oppress me? Do you want us to bring RC Anime back? Is that what you want? It's been 2 minutes into every single show that we've talked about. You've mentioned how the boys are cute. Well, it's like, I do my whole spiel where I'm like, I say words that are good, and then I'm like, boys are cute. That's how it works.
But Callum, shouldn't you get right to what's important? Like, we are an AniFix. We're a fix, so you want to get the important. And if people want to know if the boys are cute, Glen gives it to them. So I approve. Yeah.
Just have that in the comment, in like the description, like whether our boy's cute. Yes, no.
I have a question,
What's
guys.
your question?
Because there's one more show on my plan to watch list this season, and I'll probably add that one
that you pretended you'd watched.
Yes, I pretended I watched Dimension W, but I actually haven't. So you guys need to fill me in. Is it a good show? Is it a bad show?
It's a good show. Trademark.
Damn.
Oh.
There we go. Wait, have you not seen it, Callum?
I started watching it, then I got to the OP, and then I kept on rewatching the OP over and over again.
Just the part where
then I got distracted by something else.
Slowly dances. It's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's so great because he gets a bit tired at the end of his dance, and then he's like, "Oh no!" Transition.
Yeah, Dimension W is great.
Yeah.
More ambitious than it appears. Like, if you look at it, you're just kind of like, kind of this sci-fi conceit type of thing. But no, it adds on a lot more to the fact of that. And, yeah, it's the manga itself kind of doesn't lend well to the medium of manga, honestly, I thought, and was just kind of boring to read a lot of the time. But the anime fixed that immediately. Like, first episode, I was very much more into it than I was the manga. Definitely recommend it, Russ. Go watch it.
Nice.
Yeah, based on the first 2 minutes that I watched, I definitely agree.
Mm-hmm. It's also, Kame Kanta, the director of Saikano and Orshura, and I like the things he does with colors and visuals and whatnots.
Oh, speaking of Saikano, have you seen the life-size statue of
my God.
Megumi Kato?
I haven't, but I want to.
It's crazy.
It's brilliant.
Isn't it like 17 grand to buy? $17,000?
Russ, you cannot put a price on. You cannot put a price on Megumi. You cannot put a price on her.
Very true.
She is priceless.
Yeah.
It will be in Glen's room.
I wish.
Soon. And you guys will be able to see it.
I would love to wake up to that. That's my dream.
Here's a picture for us.
Arigato.
And look at that.
See, I'd love to say...
Not your dream?
I'm going to put this on the podcast, but I probably won't. But you guys can look it up. I know, I always say it.
Every time we say, we'll put an image in.
I said it about Glen's birthday cake, and I never did. I feel so bad, because that was a great cake. But anyway.
If it's not, it's in the comments. Just scroll down. But this is perfect.
This is what AniFix was made for. To link things to each other in an audio podcast. This is what it was made for. Oh, they love it.
They want the authentic experience, and this is very authentic.
Congratulations, Russ, Callum, for being the biggest anime podcast. A toast to us.
A
toast.
No more context. No more context needed. Here, just let me pop the champagne.
Sip,
sip. Only the best sound effects.
Oh dear. Yeah.
There is one other show I wanted to attach on to the ending of this before we end it, and That show is... Callum watched it. Koya. Project number 9.
Wait,
studio.
say its full name?
Its full name is like something long. It's the one about making a visual novel. Romeo Tanaka.
Oh,
it's the one with the fucking
the
selfie stick. It had a bloody selfie stick in it. I was super annoyed.
Sototachi is the short name.
Now he knows. Now he remembers.
Anyways, it's Romeo. It's Romeo Tanaka.
People told me to skip it.
No, it's Romeo Tanaka, who is he's more well known for his like powerful poetic prose more than anything, but it's like he can do other things. Okay, guys, shut up. Who knows? Maybe the visual novel does have that, because this is coming out like the anime's coming out like alongside the fucking visual novel. And I actually downloaded the trial for the visual novel and was playing that a bit, but it got to some complicated Japanese that I couldn't read and I gave up.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting, because this is Romeo Tanaka, someone who's been in the industry a long time for visual novels, kind of taking a step back and looking at the own process of the things that he creates. Because it focuses, it's like from the points that I got in the visual novel, it focuses more on the creative aspects of making it more than anything. And it's like there's the character interactions and the comedic things, and it's funny. It's funny, and the characters do kind of fall into these sort of archetypes, but they kind of bleed out of them a bit, and it's good. But it's more than anything this creator taking a look at his own process of creation, and that is an interesting thing to see. So I like Koya a lot.
Yeah, obviously we haven't gotten to
haven't gotten to
that bit.
It's probably next episode that they'll actually dive a bit more into it. But I think it had it's good. Really, really good sense of atmosphere. Just a relaxed atmosphere.
Just everything
hanging
about
out with
it.
friends. It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like hanging out with friends in the show is probably one of the few examples where I can go, that feels like for actual friends realistically hanging out.
It just
because for some reason so much anime like portray it as something overly eccentric rather than people just lazing about going, this is cool.
Yeah, like the tempo of the speed was like of the way their conversations worked was good, because it never meandered too long in the quagmire of unnecessary detail. It was because kind of like compare it to Haruchika, where I liked Haruchika, but it just the conversations were drawn out, didn't really seem like things people would actually say. They tried to make Chika the dumb character, the dumb character who is us, because we don't know what the smart guys are talking about, which was annoying. And it's just a lot better at conversation.
Yeah.
Koya's good. Haruchika's okay. We didn't talk about Haruchika, so I thought I'd just tap it on there.
Yeah, the characters within Koya, I can see myself being friends with them in real life, whilst Haruchika is like, these Chika's are all good. The weird kid in the
Chika
corner.
has personality. And Haruchika actually did the interesting thing at the end of the first episode, where just straight up, Haru's gay. He wants to suck that sensei dick.
Yeah.
What?
We're about to go into how it respectfully...
That's respectful. It would be disrespectful of me to not be my usual self about it, just because it's about gay characters. And what, you're talking to me, Callum, the person who
I guess we
is
are talking
all
to Glen.
People know me as the guy who likes gay character relationships.
The worst person in the
world.
world.
That too. But yeah, that was interesting. I hope the following episodes will be better than the first.
Yeah, I don't like how Chika, like, the episode kind of ended with the Haruta's revelation, but not revelation.
Chika's revelation that it was him.
Chika's revelation, but her reaction just made it seem a bit tacky. It made it seem, this is so wacky.
Yeah. Like if it makes Haruta's love for his teacher into like this sort of joke, I will be extremely upset. I will be very upset.
You'll have an
angry Glen
on your hands.
Because that's what I really liked about Love Stage 2 years ago. Because everything it did was just so matter of fact. It was never, oh lol, look at this, which so many anime seem obsessed with. But yeah.
And I think that...
let's hope Haruchika doesn't fuck up everything.
I sure hope not.
Nice.
Because it already fucked up most of its dialogue.
Yeah, dialogue wasn't great.
And the mystery elements.
Yeah, well...
It's just not that great.
At one point when Haruto was like, he must have written with his left hand because it was written terribly. What if the guy just had bad handwriting? Like, you gotta consider that. You can't be all matter of fact about a mystery. You have to consider every element, Haruto. But what do you expect? He's like a student.
Yeah.
It was okay. But yeah, I think we covered just about everything.
It was that, yeah.
We did. Yeah. If I'm being honest with you, I am incredibly hungry right now, so we should probably wrap this up.
Questions.
Gonna be getting...
no!
Wait. Russ, are you gonna be having sushi for lunch?
No, a chicken and bacon sandwich. Callum, keeping it real.
Because if you don't have sushi, I'm afraid the sushi police will have to come after
Oh,
you.
shit! Oh my god.
I haven't
played
actually
that
watched
well.
it either, but
I watched a minute of it, and it was glorious. That's all you guys need to actually watch, because that CG is a reminder that we are going in the right direction. Yeah, so that's about it. Do you guys have like a particular favourite show that you'd recommend to people this season?
the Kashikashi.
At all? Alright, nice. I'd say Erased, personally, but I'm pretty sure everyone's watched that.
I want people to watch Grimgar. I like Grimgar.
Oh, yeah. Grimgar's number 2 for me.
Nice. There you go, guys. That's the AniFix selection.
That is our episode on the Winter 2016 season, yo! You were supposed to make fun of me after that, not join me. If you join me, that just encourages me.
Glen, I was feeling your gangster vibes, and I just had to join.
If I went into the hood, I'm pretty sure I would leave the hood with about 20 multiple stab wounds, and one of them was a pencil, because a toddler was more gangster than me.
Yeah, I was about to say, you wouldn't leave the
hood. I wouldn't even leave. I'd go in and Miyazaki would be there. He's like, I've been waiting for this day. He'd just snap my fucking neck. He'd be like, Mecha Hitler's in, though. He's cool. I fucking love Mecha Hitler, man. I don't know.
We need we need a Castle Wolfenstein game. No, anime, I mean.
The Wolfenstein.
We already have one. It's called Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah, I forgot to get questions. My bad. Ask some more in the comments below, and maybe we'll answer them next episode. And on Twitter, just anywhere, we'll probably read it. Just send questions, and we've honestly been getting a lot of repeat questions of ones we've already answered. So I know if you haven't watched every episode, I'm not gonna blame you for that, but we don't answer repeat questions.
Yeah, we will.
Other than that, there's our Winter 2016 video. It was good fun. Tell us what you thought about all the shows and whatnot, and we'll catch you guys later. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Always say it so weirdly.
Yo,
bye.
Yo.